Joining us on the phone this morning from the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities, it is Cheryl Plaster. Cheryl, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Now, Cheryl, we are going to be on the air for the next several weeks, just about every Wednesday, talking about the great benefits of the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities and some of the great work that you guys do really every single day, every single hour of every single day to help folks in our community that need a little extra help, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Why don't we talk a little bit about, obviously you guys are focusing on a levy that you have coming up in November that is so very, very important. And what we're trying to do over the next several weeks is educate folks as to what's going on with Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities. So Cheryl, talk for a little bit about some of the great things that you guys are doing day to day over there.
Well, your introduction was correct. It is a birth to death program. Providing services to the citizens here that does have a developmental disability. I think we touch the lives of over 800 each year, and those are lifelong services for those individuals. And it, obviously ranging from an early intervention program where we reach out to that birth to 3-year-olds, getting them back on track if we can, and hitting them at that early stage is paramount. Because, with hopes that they won't need that lifelong services.
Right. And I think it's important. And folks, when you're out, make sure you pick up. There's some stuff circulating around the community. I have it in my hand right now that really goes through all of the numbers of how many folks the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities touches on an annual basis. You had mentioned it, but when you look at the families involved and the extended families involved, really and truly, there aren't a whole lot of people in Marion County that don't know someone who is receiving services from Marion County Developmental Disabilities. And Cheryl, they may not even know that, correct?
I agree. And, we do a real good job, and our focus is to integrate those citizens into the community where they're working besides their friend, they're working beside their neighbor, and making it as seamless as possible.
Yeah.
An individual with a disability wants exactly what we want, and that's a job where they can make a living, a place to live that they can call home, and friends.
Right, exactly. All of which are good. And, we see folks working out in the community every day. I know that's one of the things, especially in the next 10 or 12 weeks. We're going to be talking with folks that are employing folks that have gone through Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities. We're going to be talking to folks that are involved with Special Olympics and just really all sorts of different programs, so we can let everybody know exactly what's happening with the organization, because there's so many moving parts, correct?
Yeah, and the education to the community is paramount at this point. You hear things like, well, they don't have a school out there anymore. But what people might not understand is our caseworkers are meeting with those families still regularly. We're actually being invited into the local school districts, to provide support within the school buildings. There really is no end to the continuity of care that the board provides. Within collaboration, we collaborate with Children's Services and the local school districts and the mental health boards. There's a lot of collaboration with our department.
Okay. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about it for the next several weeks. Now, if people want to get more information about what's happening with the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities and everything that you're doing with the levy, how do they get that information?
Always invited to stop out and meet with us at 2387 Harding Highway East. And our phone number is 387-1035. And families and those that are being served, we are on call 24/7, 365. Of course, I'm open to a phone call anytime. So just reach out to us. If you have an organization that would like some information and it would be beneficial to your group or what we're doing for the community, or if we could collaborate with efforts that you're already doing, please invite us out. And we have a small presentation, 15-20 minutes, that kind of gives an overview and just touches just briefly all the services that we do provide.
That's a great idea. You can also go to their website, marioncountydd.org, and all of that information is waiting for you there.